Hi guys, and welcome to this unexpected Alakazam live. Let me introduce you to my co-host, the amazing Mr. Wayne Goodman.
I've just noticed we've got no numbers on the, you've not turned the counter on.
No, I've been trying to set it up all morning and I couldn't do it. So I've got to apologise because we haven't been on air for a few weeks. So week one, I think, is it 4 weeks?
I think so.
Yeah, week one we had a corporate company renting out the studio, so I couldn't be on it. Week two, we had our internet changed next door, and instead of turning off the old internet next door, they turned off the internet in here. And then week three, I think we still didn't have internet,
Yes.
and I was on holiday. And I was supposed to be, as far as I was aware, on holiday today, but Jenny got our dates mixed up, so we come back last night. Our flight was last night, so if we would have left it, we wouldn't have got home. So we're back. We're back with the Alakazam live. And I want to ask you all a question as well while you're all here. So thanks everyone for joining us. We are thinking of moving the Alakazam live to the evening. And I'll tell you our thinkings behind it. One of them is our US Alakazam is growing. So we want it to be more of a time that's sociable for them rather than 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is at the moment. So we're thinking of doing them in the evening, maybe 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. And also we do understand that a lot of our customers do have to work during the day. And we do get a lot of emails saying, oh, I wish it could be later. And then it could be sort of rolled in with the live launches as well.
One thing I've heard, Pete, is that people have said that because we might make an announcement on here for a product, and then by the time they get home from work and they watch it and then they go to buy it, it's already sold out because everybody who's watched it earlier has already grabbed it.
Yeah.
So it would mean it would be more open to people, you know, if they wanted to do that. And also, you know, they can relax with a drink or with their food or a cup of tea, and they're not at work trying to watch it on their phones, etc. Which I know there are a couple of people today, because I spoke to them, who are sneaking on their phones to watch us.
So guys, let us know in the chat. Are you up for an evening live? 7 or 8 o'clock it will be, and it will go for an hour. And what days would you prefer? A Tuesday, as we've got it now, or maybe a Thursday? So let us know your thoughts. So David Hand said he's not out on Tuesdays now unless he's at a concert or a gig. Evening lives would be decent. Lewis said Harry's been doing an amazing job on the TikTok lives in the evening. Yeah, yes, he's loving that. Oh, someone said I'm sounding a bit low. Let me put my mic. I rested my mic on the table, so let me put it on. Hopefully that's made me a little bit louder.
Oh, yeah, that's made you a bit louder.
Has that made me a bit louder?
I just thought I hadn't turned the volume up on my computer.
I just had it. I had it laying on the table. I didn't even bother to clip it on, which was.
You're still in holiday mode, aren't you? You're still in holiday mode.
About this time every day, I haven't got my watch on because it run out of charge. What is the time? 2 o'clock. So this would have been 4 o'clock when we were away.
Mojito or an Aero Spritz?
You were? Aperol, Aperol Spritz all the way on the sunbed. It was really good, really good. Lovely hotel as well.
Yeah, I saw some of your pictures and the pictures you sent me, and I didn't know the sky could be that blue without clouds.
It was amazing. The weather was incredible. The people were lovely. So a lot of people are saying Tuesday.
Well, either works for us, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, Scott put, I'm up for evenings. That being said, in the US, I like these in the morning as I watch them getting ready for work. So, Scott, 7 o'clock UK time, what's that work out to your time? 7 p.m. here. The good thing is as well, we can combine those with sort of live launch evenings as well. So, you know, people, because a lot of people say, oh, I missed the live launch, or I didn't know it was going on, or whatever. Whereas if we're just doing a weekly live, then they become the live launch evenings as well.
Yeah.
This thing just randomly keeps doing this. I'm trying to get it connected, but it's just doing what it wants to do at the moment. So I don't know what's happening. Oh, Scott said it will be about 6 in the morning. That's in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I think they're about 11 hours behind us, aren't they?
California? No, they're only 8, aren't they? California?
No, I'm pretty sure they're about 11.
Oh.
Well, if it's 7 here and it's 6 in the morning there, so yeah, it's 11 hours.
Wow, I didn't know they were that far behind.
It's a 9-hour flight.
Yeah.
It's a 9-hour flight to California, but yeah, I think it's 11 hours.
Oh, well. So let's see, I think we are going to be moving them. Scott, are you aware that Alakazam now have its own US warehouse as well? Is that common knowledge with you and your magic buddies over in the US? Hawaii is 11 hours, LA is 8 hours.
Oh. So 7 at night then would be 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning.
Oh, maybe Scott was saying that the one we do now is 6 in the morning for him.
Yeah.
Which would work out about right for 8 hours.
Yeah.
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 There you go. Thank you so much, Scott.
I have got a trick I can do. We were
Oh,
talking about this before we came on the camera. Yeah, I thought I could do one of our older ones. I've got something I can do.
Cool. So a couple of things a lot's been happening here actually. There's some really exciting stuff that we're working on. Those of you members of Unlimited, you're going to see more videos dropping this week. Jamie's been working really hard on that. We've got some killer new releases coming out as well. Really excited to share some of these with you. New effects by Nicholas Mavresis, Pig Cake, Eric Stevens coming up. There's some beautiful stuff. There's also a new effect of mine that's going to be hitting in a month or two. Now, those of you that watched my Hidden Treasures videos, you would have seen part of this on one of those episodes, and it was one of the episodes that we got the best reaction for, but more about that in the near future.
We've also purchased the rights to a few tricks.
Yes.
And they will be hitting the scenes very soon as well. One of which, I'm going to be honest with you, I liked the look of it, but didn't really look at it very much. It was only when we went back to your house and you told me, no, get it, and I bought it, and we went back to your house and we set it up. And then I literally did it 2 days later, and it's now a mainstay in my act. I think it's one of my favourite things to do now. I love it.
Do you know what? This effect, the one that we bought the rights to, this is something I'm so pleased to bring under the Alakazam banner, because
it's very Alakazam.
Yeah,
it's very Alakazam. It's kind of like it's almost like it was made for Alakazam. It's that kind of effect.
And it's so clever. I performed the original version of this when it was released 30 odd years ago. I always loved the premise. I was never a great lover of the original props, and I definitely weren't a lover of the original method. It worked, and I loved the effect, but I ended up deciding not to do it after a while because I wasn't a great lover of the method for it. But the effect was super strong. Then another version come out which was okay, still not my preferred one, but then this version come out. Now, not only did this add an extra reveal, so instead of being, the original was 3, this is 4, but the method just blew my mind with its simplicity. It cuts out any bit of thinking or memory or anything. It's such a clever method. The props are beautiful, and I know we use this term a lot, pack small, plays big, but you could literally do this around a table or do it in a theatre.
Yeah.
So honestly,
I did our club Magic Club competition last week, and took first place. Thank you very much. And this trick was one of the tricks I did in the routine.
Brilliant.
So because of, I don't have to think, I don't have to worry about anything. I can put everything into the presentation and make it work. And it did. It really did.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Tom. Also, for all our customers that are watching from Europe as well now, or outside, you know, the UK and America, we have now changed the way we're doing shipping, which means if you are getting stung with duties, this should help out quite a bit, I think. So that's good. Steve Black said, what do you think of the new Brian Caswell new book? It's great. I've got a copy. Brian sent me a copy a few months ago, actually. And it's, as with all Brian's creations, this book is wonderful. I mean, this is, when I spoke to him about it, he said he wanted the book to be his legacy, and it is just that. It's packed full of incredible routines. And yeah, certainly worth having in your library.
I'm a big Brian Caswell fan.
Yeah, 100%. Such a clever guy. Ian Raymond Walker said, I'm late today, held up on a call with Norfolk's amazing magician. Who's that?
There's a few good ones in Norfolk.
There's a lot of good ones in Norfolk. So which one was he speaking to? Brian J, you're going to love your hoodie, Brian. For those of you that are unaware, the official Alakazam hoodies are now available on our website.
Is that like this one?
It is that the... See, that looks black on camera. It's blue though, isn't it?
It's blue, yeah. It's my lighting in here. I am trying to work on these are lightning blue. These curtains, they are lightning blue, but they look dark. I am sorting it, but yeah.
Right, we've got a few things to talk about today. No, it still looks black.
It's black, don't it? Yeah. It's not. I do clean it.
We've got a few things to talk about today, so I am going to drop a few trailers. We're going to watch the first one right now, and then we'll be right back with maybe a performance from Wayne.
Boom.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this.
Entourage is a killer trick where your audience makes all of the choices. Any queen can be named. It's located by the participants, and it's finally revealed to be the only queen that could have even been named at all.
My brain hurts.
Here's what happens. Your spectator names any queen they want. So just name any queen. The Queen of Hearts. What queen are you thinking of? Queen B's in there. Queen of Diamonds. You remove the cards from the envelope and display not one, but 4 face-down cards in between the 2 jokers. Your audience is instructed to remove 3 of the 4 cards. The remaining card is revealed to be the named queen. So if this is the Queen of Hearts, that's really impressive, Sean, and it is the Queen of Hearts. Come on now. And impossibly, the 3 cards that were removed are not queens at all, but are revealed to be 3 more jokers. Not only did you know what card to save, you knew what cards not to pick, right? Yeah. With teamwork, you can accomplish anything because none of those are the Queen of Hearts. Entourage is a perfect packet trick and works in any scenario imaginable. Whether you do walk around or work behind the bar or table hopping magic at a restaurant, or maybe you just like to perform for your friends and family, Entourage is the perfect trick to carry with you. You will receive this very special set of cards that allow you to produce any named queen from the envelope. It's a pocket-sized miracle that you are going to love performing. This is Entourage by Golden Goose.
That is such a great packet trick.
So I used to do Entourage. I haven't had it. I lost it in the fire a few years back, and it was hard to get hold of. So I'm going to order one in a few seconds' time. But yeah, it's one of those effects. It's just a really clever, easy, direct, powerful hitting packet trick. Yeah. And it's one of those ones, I used to use it all the time at weddings, and I used to use it all the time at walkabout events because you can do it in your hands, but equally it works great at the tables as well. It's so cool and so clever. Yeah, I love it. It's a great trick.
And it has, I remember when it first came out, it got to be over 20 years ago. And it was,
I think, longer than that.
Yeah, and it was off the market for years. It was out for a very short space of time, sold out very quickly. It was mostly only on the market for a year or two, and it hasn't been available. Now Penguin have bought the rights and redone
Gordon Bean, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's phenomenal. So we've got those in stock. If you're after a great packet trick to carry with you, this is an absolute beauty. Really is.
I give it like 4 marks across the board. It's and it's so easy to do, and it's just beautiful. I mean, it's so clean and beautiful. Yeah, I can't recommend it enough.
Yeah, really, really good. Also, anyone that's been waiting for Apparition $50, they are now back in stock. They came in today. So you can grab yourself one of those. I've actually got the Apparition trailer for those of you that don't know what it is. We will drop that in a moment. And nice. Our USA warehouse will have them later on this week as well. So you can place your order and be sure it's going to go out to you very, very soon. But going on to, I don't want to sort of talk too much about it, but my new effect that's coming out in a couple of months. Now, this is a classic effect. You would have seen me do it before, and I've always said I've loved it. And what I did on one of the hidden treasures, I was demonstrating a version of the effect, but with my presentation to it. And I got a lot of emails saying, you know, oh, your presentation finally made sense of the trick and I can do it now and this, that and the other. And then I showed because the presentation I used on Hidden Treasures was sort of a slant on my presentation because my gaffs are slightly different, which allowed me to have an extra couple of little phases. And I showed it to a few people, a few magicians, friends of mine, including Wayne, including Mark Spellman, and everyone said the same thing, and that's the best version of that effect I've
100%.
seen.
And we're quite. I mean, for those that don't know, I mean, we speak every day pretty much, but we are brutally honest. If I show you something and you say that's not good enough, then that's taken on. You know what I mean? We're not yes men. We're not sycophants. You know, and it blew me away. And I was like, yeah, that's the best version I've ever seen of it.
And the thing is, when we show each other things, we do show each other things for that honesty. And
yes.
When I showed you, when I showed Leo, when I showed Mark, you all had the same comment about the very same moment, which made me rethink it. And then I came up with the new moment. And it also gave us a great little ending, that little finishing line to the routine.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the name of the trick is called... Sorry, mate?
Well, go on.
I was going to say, the name of the trick is called the Grifter. And who knows, maybe I might give people on Unlimited a bit of a pre-show of it.
Yeah, you could do a performance on there.
Yeah, we'll. Can you hear that?
Is that yours?
Yeah, it's an ice cream van outside.
You sure the guys on the ambulance station aren't mucking around with the siren?
Actually, give us a 12. Show everyone the back of the official Alakazam hoodie. Look at that.
The guns.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And it is a hoodie.
It is a hoodie. It's a very comfy hoodie.
Oh my God,
but
I don't want to take it off.
It is blue, it's not black.
I don't know. Let me just try this. If I turn this light off. Alexa, turn off studio. Okay, how does that look?
Still black.
I don't know why. And yeah, you can see this is a bit more bluish.
You haven't got your black stretch up or something, have you?
No. I don't know why. This is really blue. I mean, it's lightning blue, but obviously not today. Alexa, turn off studio. There we go. That's even worse now.
Very weird.
I'll turn this one back on. I'll leave studio off. Can I? Yeah, no, it's definitely blue. Yeah, it does look black.
So let's say a few hellos. Damien Wheeler said, are the Alakazam hoodies in stock at Alakazam USA? They are on their way. They should have stock later on this week. But Damien, if you want one, please pre-order it and choose your size, because they're not going to have huge amounts in stock. So if you want one, pre-order it. They should have them by Friday, I believe. If not, the very latest Monday, Tuesday next week. But I would expect by Friday. So let's just say a few hellos, and anyone that's joining us late. One, where have you been, you naughty people? And two, we were just saying that we're thinking of moving the lives to Tuesday evenings, around about 7 o'clock BST. So let us know how you feel about that. So hello to Damien Wheeler, Mark Brooks, Brian J. Joel Dickinson's here. Hiya, Joel. How are you, mate?
Hello, mate.
I just want to say as well, Joel, who's a very good friend of mine, a very good friend of ours, and always been a great supporter of Alakazam Magic, has given us some unique material for Unlimited, which Unlimited members will be seeing soon. And Alakazam have recently purchased the rights to a brand new effect from Joel, which you'll be seeing coming to light later on this year. Darren Bain, Walters here, Brian J, Ian Raymond Walker, Tom Rolfe, Steve Black, And I just want to say, actually, Lisa, if you are listening, I sent you a Facebook message about a month ago. Have a little check, because I wanted to ask you something.
Lisa Oakley?
It is. And Phil Evans is here. Hiya, Phil. So I think it's time to drop another trailer, and then we'll be back and watch your performance.
I'm ready.
Okay. So this one, a lot of you guys may have seen this before, but it's just because we've got a $50 sets back in stock. So let's take a look at this.
Watch and don't blink, because if magic was real, it would look something like...
What? No! What the...
My name's Craig Petty, and I am proud to bring to you the Apparition coin set. In 2022, I bought out the Mirage coin set, and it immediately got rave reviews from the entire magic community. People who'd never done coin magic before and experienced coin workers were all raving about the quality of the routines and the quality of the gimmicks. Well, now I'm back in 2023. I'm proud to bring to you what I consider to be one of the strongest tricks I've ever created, the Apparition coin set. This is a silver dollar, it's an American coin, and this is a Chinese coin. It's got a hole in it. Can you do me a favor? Can you hold your hand out for me? And have a look at the coins, check them out, make sure they're okay. Take your time though, because I get paid by the hour. Apparition is a single self-contained unit that allows you to perform absolute miracles in a working environment. This is a coin set that is designed for real workers. The coins that are included were made by Roy Coopers, and they are of incredible quality. Now I want you to do me a favor. Can you please put the silver coin inside the purse? And I'm going to close it shut. Is that fair?
That's fair, yeah.
Now this is an observation test. It was Becky, right? Are you fairly observant, Becky? We're going to see how observant you are. Do you see the coin? Do you see the Chinese coin? I'm going to pop the Chinese coin underneath the purse. All you have to do is tell me what's underneath the purse. And what did you put inside the purse? So in other words, you missed the switch. That's fine. Most people do. It's very difficult to spot. I'll do it again. There's a rule in magic, never repeat a trick. I'm going to do it again. This time you'll see it happen. Do you see the silver coin?
Yeah.
Do you see the purse?
Yeah.
Watch. You just do that. I know, it's so annoying. Imagine what it's like being married to me. It's not good. So what is Apparition? Well, basically, it's a self-contained unit that allows you to perform absolute miracles. With Apparition, when you open up the box, you're going to get custom designed gaffed coins. These were designed by Roy Coopers in Las Vegas, and they are incredibly high quality. You also get a custom designed gaffed coin purse that was made by leather workers specifically for this project. You put the coins inside the coin purse and you are good to go anytime, anywhere. Transpositions, coins across, chop cup style routines. The magic happens in the spectator's hand with routines by myself, Andy Smith, Peter Nardi. This set is absolutely incredible. We did a soft launch at the Blackpool Magic Convention 2023, and the Apparition coin set is what everybody was talking about. This is an observation test. I want to watch very carefully. The Chinese coin goes there. Now I'm going to go really slowly. The Chinese coin goes underneath the purse.
Yeah.
So the question is, what's under the purse?
Chinese one.
And what's inside the purse?
Silver coin.
You put it in there, didn't you? So in other words, you missed the switch, which is fine. It's easy.
Whoa!
I know, it's easy.
Wait a minute.
You look like a rabbit caught in headlights. If you missed the switch, let me do it again so you know what to watch for. Do you see the purse? Yeah. Do you see the silver coin?
I do. Yeah.
That's the. I mean, you don't.
Wait.
It's completely self-contained. There's no need to go into your pockets to get extra bits and pieces. It's all in the purse. It's an instant reset. The magic happens in the spectator's hand. It is completely and totally examinable at almost every single point in every single routine. This is as commercial as it gets. Inside the purse, there's 2 coins. This is a silver dollar, and this is a Chinese coin. That's the purse. 3 things altogether.
Okay.
First of all, have a look at the coins, check them out, make sure they're real.
Yeah.
And you can put the silver coin inside,
Okay.
and I'm going to close it up. Now that's fair, right?
It is, yeah.
Now watch the Chinese coin. All I have to do is put the Chinese coin underneath the purse, and you just have to tell me where's the Chinese coin
Underneath the purse.
and what's inside the purse.
The silver dollar.
So you missed the switch. Most people do. That's fine. You know, it's very easy to miss. If you're focusing, I mean, it looks like real magic. It's not, but it does look about as close to real magic as you can get. You see, the silver coin is actually inside. You know, there's too much to watch. That's the problem with this trick. And the other thing is, I'm misdirecting you. It's called distraction. That's what I'm doing, I'm distracting you. So don't let me distract you. Look, the silver coin goes on top, the Chinese coin goes inside.
Yeah.
Where's the silver coin?
Yeah.
Where's the Chinese coin?
Inside.
Where's the purse?
Yeah.
Yes, but you looked at the purse. Don't look at the purse, watch the coins. You see, if you look over here even for a split second, you'll miss the switch. See, they've changed places and you didn't even notice.
No.
So now we'll do it one last time, okay? One final time, and I'm going to go as fairly as I can. Inside the purse, I'm going to put the Chinese coin.
Okay, yeah.
The silver coin goes here.
Yeah.
There's the purse. Nothing in my hands.
Nothing, no.
Nothing up my sleeve.
No.
If magic was real, you can even hear it.
Yeah.
If magic was real, it would look something like that. You see, there's the Chinese coin. Inside the purse is the silver coin. Isn't that weird?
It is, yeah.
Now, I tell you what, there's too much to watch. Let me get rid of the Chinese coin.
Okay, yeah.
We'll just use the silver coin
Yep.
and the purse. I'm going to put the purse there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that silver coin underneath the purse. Guess what? Underneath the purse. Nothing happens till I squeeze. When I squeeze, that coin vanishes.
Yeah.
Did you feel it?
No.
Yeah, it goes right there underneath the coin. It's kind of weird, right? I mean, no, you don't notice it. I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Okay.
If I told you I could get that coin underneath that purse again, would that be good?
Yes.
Thank you. You don't look impressed. Let me do it for real. Watch. If I do this and this, you can get it right there underneath.
No way.
So I'm going to do it one final time, okay?
Okay,
And
yeah.
I'm going to go really, really slowly. But this time, I'm going to go further because I'm not going to put the coin in my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to put it into my pocket.
Okay.
So the coin goes into my pocket, right?
Yeah.
And yet nothing here. You
See,
know the
no,
coin's
yeah.
in my pocket until I snap. When I snap, it goes right there underneath the hand again. Now every trick needs a big finish. Let me show you the big finish. This is the big finish. Do you remember the Chinese coin I put in my
Yeah,
pocket at the very
yeah.
beginning? The big finish is to take that silver coin and make it change places with the Chinese coin. That's the Chinese coin. That's the silver coin. That's the purse. And that is the trick. This is as commercial as it gets. I'm once again super excited and proud to be working with Alakazam Magic to bring for you what I think is one of the best tricks that I've ever created. I'm super excited to bring to you one of the best projects I've ever been a part of. My name's Craig Petty, and on behalf of Alakazam Magic, welcome to the Apparition coin set. If magic was real, then I think it would look something like that.
So that is Apparition, back in stock in both $1 and $half. It's such a beautiful little effect to do. Before we go any further, Mark Brooks says, Peter, I'm having issues resetting Cheeky via its method. I've seen you do it easily. Is it just me? So the stripped cards in Cheeky are professionally stripped. So they're not like the cheap strippers you'll buy with the big edges just chopped off. They are professionally stripped. If you have a look on the video, there is a teaching video with John Fox who teaches you how to strip them. Now, I will be honest with you, in performance, I tend to only do one routine with them, so I don't have to use the strip. But I can strip them. And even if I strip them, I always go through because I might miss a card. But what you're going to get, the aim when you're doing a strip on something like Cheeky, if you get all of them, great. But the aim really is to get a majority. That's it, because the others you can just knock out a position straight away, like very quickly in no time at all. But if you watch John's tutorial, he will teach you how to strip them, because you do hold them slightly differently to a normal stripper deck. And it does, it does require a little bit of practice to get the knack on how to strip them, because like I said, they're not the big old clunky strippers that you would buy cheap. They are professionally stripped. Ian said the amazing Anthony he was talking to in Norfolk. See, I know a lot of magicians in Norfolk. So, yeah. Like James Samuel.
Anthony, James Samuel. I did a show for him last week.
Did you?
He couldn't do it, so he passed it over to me. And then I sent him, as a thank you, I sent him a picture of me and him when his dad phoned me up. I think it was like 10 at the time. We went and saw The Magicians being filmed, and we got seats in the audience to go and watch the show being filmed. And he was a member of our club at the time at Ipswich, and he was only about 10 or 12. And yeah, he still looks the same.
Who else is in that picture? Is that Tabor, or is that JJ?
No, it's not that picture.
Oh.
It's me, his dad, him, a guy I didn't know, and a guy called David J. Marks. Yeah. And Hayashi was on the show that day.
Oh.
Who is a great mate of mine. I love me and Hayashi. Yeah, I love him. He's great. Wine's amazing.
Right. Hang on 1 second. Right, Phil Evans said, "Hi Peter, if you don't have time for this question, no worries, but could I ask for a quick rundown on diary tricks, i.e. Leo Schmetzer's, Houdini, Paul Gordon?" Okay, so what is it you want to know? The Paul Gordon, the base method to Paul Gordon and Leo Schmetzer's is memory work. Houdini, I think you're talking about the Wayne Dobson one. I think the method they include in there was the method that I gave Mike Sullivan, which is also the method that I used when I was demonstrating Leo Schmetzer's diary on video recently. And I've also filmed my version of the diary trick using that method, which, if it hasn't dropped on Unlimited yet, if you're an Unlimited member, Phil, it will be dropping maybe in the next month. And with that, you can set up your own diary, so the diary's completely random, zero memory work, and it works with ease. That's my preferred method. I love the Paul Gordon one. I've always loved diary effects. My problem is I don't perform them that often, and I don't want one that basically I have to perform mental gymnastics for, because by the time I get round to performing it again, I've forgotten the method and everything else. And I don't, things like that, unless I do them all the time, I do forget them. So my method is surefire, simple, and you don't have to think about it. So yeah, if you're a member of Unlimited, then you will find my one. Either it's on there now or it will be. I don't know if Jamie's watching, and Jamie can tell us.
There was a gentleman at Blackpool a couple of years ago. He had a lovely little diary routine with a card, and the diaries were like this big. They were really small,
Right.
fit in your pocket, and it was a really nice little routine effect. It was lovely.
Was that Harry Phillips?
I don't know. He was
He's
an older
got
gentleman.
a diary effect. An older gentleman.
not- Yeah.
Oh no. There's some really good ones. I mean, I used to perform Chronologue all the time, which was
Chronologue
it was a
great.
killer. My only issue with Chronologue was the quality of the props, which was surprising because it was a collector's workshop. But it had a nicely printed diary, but it was sort of staple bound, and then it was in a plastic cover. But because of the weight of the paper, it used to rip itself out of the cover all the time, which was such a shame, such a beautiful effect.
I have a diary effect without the diary.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Is this the one you gave me the other day?
No, I've got that one as well, actually. Hold on. So this isn't ready to come out yet, but this is that one, which is a diary effect, where you have somebody you can. I actually use this for wedding fairs. I use it all the time now, and I say, look, I don't know when your wedding day is going to be. Now, I'm not interested in the year at the moment, but let's talk about the day and the month. And then they choose. We go through the cards. They pick out the cards that got their day on them. Then we go through again. And we pick out the cards that got your month on them, and then I'm able to divulge what they are. It won't really work over the camera. It'll blur if I take it in too close. Yeah. But it's a lovely little packet trick on tarot card size. I call it the pocket calendar. It's just a really nice little self worker. That's coming out soon. But the other one, the one I'm talking about, which I haven't got here on me, it's in my other wallet. Is I ask them what their birth number is, and it's the day and the month that they're born out together, and then I bring out my card, my wallet, and ask them what their birth card is, and of course they don't know. And I've got a little plastic card that tells you all the numbers and all the numbers and all the cards. So they find their birth card, and then you go into your wallet, and there's one card inside there, and it matches the card that falls on their birthday. So there's no actual diary, and it fits inside your wallet, and it's just a really nice way of doing that. So I need to film it really, but yeah, once I've got it up, we can show it. I can do it another time on here if you like. Cool. It's a really nice little routine. Yeah. Even if I say so myself.
Phil Evans said, could I use your, I think he's asking it, can I use your method with a small diary? You could use it with any diary. You set it up once, and that's it. In fact, I use my method with the Gordon diary, because the Gordon diary we had beautifully produced. So they're hardback, they're a birthday book, so there's no year on it, and it's just a beautiful looking prop. But I don't use Paul's method, I use mine, but I use his diary because it's a lovely looking diary and it saves me writing it out. So if you already own Paul Gordon's one, you can use my method with that. And if you don't own it and you can't be bothered to set up your own diary, then grab a Paul Gordon's diary, learn my method, and you can do it with that. And the diary's small, it's really thin, beautiful to fit in your inside jacket pocket. It's narrow. It's great. I'd highly recommend it. Let me have a look. Old Phil said he's an unlimited member. I'd be crazy not to be. Danny Rag put, I love the birthday number trick. Got me good at Newmarket. So, do you want to show us something, or should I drop one more trailer and then build the suspense even more?
I can do something if you want. Or do you want what trailer? The trailer that you showed me earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that one because it's only a quick one, and then I'll be ready to go here.
Oh, I will say as well, we won't be able to hear you for a moment, but guys, if you are interested in an official Alakazam hoodie, then pop yourself over to alakazam.co.uk because they are in stock now. All right, so you can grab yourself an Alakazam hoodie. We've got them in all the sizes, I believe. Let me have a look here. Enable. No, it's not allowing me to click on it for some reason. But if you click on that button, that should take you to the hoodie. So right,
and you can see how blue, they are on that picture.
Yeah, it's really weird how yours is coming up so black.
What I'm hoping to have in here is I want to get a spotlight that won't bleach me out, and I'll have two little spotlights up here and here that will then be able to shine down and give you the colour on the curtains as well. Because at the moment, it's quite dark, but there's not. I've got a light down here and a light down here, but it doesn't really.
Cool. Right, so let's take a look at this, and then we'll be back with a trick from the amazing Wayne Goodman. Let's take a look.
Fan2C is a gimmick that allows you to change a terrible 5-card poker hand for a royal flush. Best of all, the Fan2C gimmick allows you to do this with almost no sleight of hand. About 20 years ago, I spent thousands of hours learning how to change 5 cards for 5 other cards with nothing but sleight of hand. But you can get exactly the same effect with Fan2C. This version comes with a pre-made gimmick that has a super simple secret that allows for super simple and highly visual transformations. I teach multiple methods, both for live performance and Instagram and social media. My name is Paul Wilson, and this is Fan2C.
Looks amazing, doesn't it?
I've turned these lights up full down here, and now you can start. Even now, it still looks a bit black.
Well, you look green now. You don't. The background looks green. Looks like a nice dark green velvet.
There we go. Well, it's actually lightning blue. It's like really bright blue, and it's just not getting that effect.
That's so weird that your camera's not picking that up.
I'm going to have a look at the settings later on. I'll have a look at all the settings and make sure. But there we go. There's nothing I can do about it at the moment.
Cool. Are you ready to give us a trick?
Born ready. Let's do this.
I'm going to bring you up full screen.
Okay. Well, you're going to help me with this as well, though.
Okay.
I'm just going to see if I can. I need to. Can I get? I've got my little menu thing here. Can I? No. I hope that will go away because I can't see. You can't see. Oh, there you go. It's gone now. On the screen, it's got a little menu thing for the options for cameras and whatnot. But I had the mouse over it. It's gone now, so I can see what I'm doing. So I thought I did. This has been out a little while, really, and it's one of your ideas that that I brought back to you, really, called the Yellow Sandwich. It's a nice little download, and it's a really nice little trick. It's one that I perform all the time when I'm working. So. It's very quick as well. Pete, I want you to name any card. Now, I don't have a Sharpie with me.
I will just say, because I've mentioned this loads before, that when I create stuff, I sort of tell one or two people, and then a few years later, they show me something, and I go, that's great. And they say, that's yours. And that happened with this. You showed me, and I went, that's really nice. And you went, yeah, it's yours. Or your curtains look blue now.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's what I need to do. Just get my face out of the picture.
But your top still looks black.
For me, it does look a bit bluer. But there we go. Name a card, Pete. Name a card.
I'm going to go for the Queen of Spades. I think I can see there. Can I? Or is that clubs?
Queen of Spades.
No, other way.
Queen of Clubs?
Yeah, Queen of Clubs.
So this would normally be signed, and although I don't normally mention this, or sometimes I do, I'm going to take out 2 cards that contrast this. So I'm going to go for 2 red jacks. So it really stands out when you've got them. There we go. And of course, these could be examined, that's fine. Just say stop.
Stop.
Oh, hold on. I'll do it again. Say stop.
Stop.
Okay, I'm going to place your signed card goes into the pack,
Yeah.
and that gets lost inside the pack. Now, normally I would say to you, how many chances are you going to give me to find the card? But today I'm just going to give myself 3 chances. Okay.
Okay.
In fact, I'm not going to give myself. I'm going to do the same trick 3 times. So each time I perform this, each time I do it, I'm going to tweak it. I'm going to make it a little bit harder to perform, and that way, hopefully, it'll be a little bit more impressive. Okay, that does mean the first one will be the weakest. So if I put the 2 jacks together, click my fingers. Now we've got a card in between them, and if I place that there, and you would turn that over, and it would be your signed card, the Queen of Clubs.
Nice.
And now I'm going to do this again. So watch again. Watch. I'm going to take the card here. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to snap it. It's gone. Boom, just like that. Completely vanishes from here, and right in front of your eyes, actually, it appears back down here on the table. Now, the third one, I'm not going to lie, the third one is my favourite. I need the rest of the deck here. Let me just quickly verify though. We've got the Jack of Hearts here. We've got your signed card here, and we've got the Jack of Diamonds here.
Yeah.
And if I take out your signed card, count me down 3, 2, 1. Go for it. And let me just put my hands apart.
3.
So, I want to keep them in shot. There we go. So you can see
3.
the 2 jacks here. Here's your card. Count me down.
3, 2, 1, go.
And just like this, boom. And it's back over here. And if I take it out, it's your signed card. Nothing else to find here. Nothing here or here or here. There's only
Nice.
one card. It would have been signed, and that would have been your card there, the Queen of Clubs. If I had a microphone now, I would drop it.
Boom. Right. You've
that's
got
the sandwich.
really nice. You've got some tips here.
Oh, if I bring myself forward, Joel, what I'll do is I'll give you a shout this afternoon. And yeah, that'd be awesome. I love Joel. Joel worked with me in Spain years and years and years ago, and he's always been one of my favourite people. He's a lovely guy.
We've got our incredible friend, Jeff Partner. Jeff used to be a professional photographer as well.
Nice.
So check the white balance settings.
After we've finished, because I can't get into it while I'm on, but after we've finished, I'm going to go into the settings on the camera and have a good look at everything. Yeah, I'll have a little play around with it.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, and you've got Eric.
I'm a bit washed out with this one, isn't I? Ah, thank you, Eric. So I was struggling with a part of another routine. I can't even remember what that routine was. And I showed it to Peter, and Pete said to me, oh, do this bit. It's a really nice way of adding an extra element to the routine, which is where I learned it. And then I took it away and performed it for 20 years and then came back and fooled you with it.
So I'm wondering, I think that's it for trailers this week as well. So just to recap as well.
Are you coming back on, or are you going to stay as the voice from above?
I'm here.
Can I be cheeky and just do a little self plug?
Yeah.
Okay, so very, very quickly, I just want to, because we haven't spoken about it for a few weeks, but I have got my Newmarket Day coming up in November. I know it's a little way away yet, but tickets are on sale. The early bird price is £20 for the tickets, and that gives you the full day. We've got 2 lectures. We've got the amazing Martin Pierce is going to do the first lecture of the day, and then in the afternoon we've got the amazing Andrew Smith from Alakazam from the shop. He's going to be doing a lecture as well. In the afternoon as well, we're also going to have Craig Petty and myself doing a little bit of a workshop, as well as all the normal stuff that happens at the Shindig, where we have lots of sessioning, lots of jamming, lots of people showing ideas and teaching and just getting involved. It's a great day. It's a fantastic day. And as well as that, this year, for the first year, we've got some dealers as well. So Alakazam are going to be there, Monster Magic are going to be there, and Jamie Dawes is going to be there, and there's one more as well. Secret Service are going to be there, and I'm going to have a stand as well there as well. Nice. And then we've got a little show in the evening, which so far has Nia Evans, who's one of my students, Lizzie Durkin, who is an amazing comedian magician, and also Tom Maloney. So as well, and Ryland Petty as well. And the whole day is sponsored by Magic TV. So yeah, if you want tickets, go along to or just drop me a message and I'll send you the link, or go to wgmagicshop.com and yeah, come along and join us for a fantastic day. And he said he's going to be there, but Peter's going to be there as well. And I'm going to hold him to that.
Do you know what I was thinking?
Go on.
Haven't you got the little pigs?
What do you want me to do now?
Yeah, you can do, because you've just put it up on pre-sale, haven't you?
I have just put this up on pre-sale. Let me grab my cards here. Let me just quickly check. I was playing around with it.
You jiggle about, because this will be like an exclusive.
Yeah, it'll be the first time performed live on a live show.
Danny rags all over it with the links today. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, this should be fine. Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to zoom in again.
Okay, I'm going to bring you up full screen.
So this is the brand. Let me just put this back here so it's in the right place. So this is something that I've been doing now for over 20 years. And I kept promising to release it and kept promising to release it. I've lectured it many times, and I finally got around to it. So when I'm doing magic in restaurants and at weddings, if there's some children there, I'll get them around a table and I'll say, I'm going to tell you a story. And for this story, we're going to go for a walk in the woods. And there's a nice path for us to stay on. There's nice flowers there as well. And we are going to have a little walk in the woods. Now, what's funny about this deck of cards is it doesn't matter how much I shuffle them or mix them up, the story should always work, okay? So let's have a little look here now. Can you guess, I always ask the kids here, can you guess what the story is going to be about? About 3 animals that live in the woods, not the bears, and of course I say the pigs, and it is the story of the 3 little pigs. So let's have a little look here. So, oh, there they are. Ta-da! Now we are going to introduce you to the pigs. They all live inside the woods, but they want to build a house, okay? So let's have a look here and see if we can, sorry, keep going out. Let me just focus, press the focus button. There we go. So I'm introducing you to the 3 little pigs. Pete, I want you to play the part of the children here. You should have no problem with that. This is the blue pig. He wears a blue top, so we call him the blue pig. Say hello, blue pig.
Hello, blue pig.
There we go. The next one wears a green top. We call him the green pig. Say hello, green pig.
Hello, green pig.
There we go. And the next one wears a red top. Guess what we call him?
The red pig.
No, that's Sam. So the 3 pigs live in the woods, and they want to build their own houses. 3 separate houses next door, but a little bit apart. They want a bit of space. And the blue pig, he's got some blueprints, and he says that he is going to build his house. Can you remember from this story what the first pig, the blue pig, built his house out of?
Straw.
Straw, yes. No.
Not them straws, silly.
No, that's no, not drinking straws. No, what he wanted to use was like a big, like that, like a bale of straw, as it changes into a straw like so. Now, even though straw is very cheap and very light, it still took him 3 weeks to find all the best bits of straw, and he piled them up into a nice big pile without dropping them. There we go, twice. And he built himself a beautiful straw house. But just then, from out of the woods comes the big bad wolf. Can you see him? He's hiding.
No.
Do you know why?
Why?
He's hiding.
Oh.
So he likes to jump out and scare people. So he's going to jump out and he's going to scare people. And he says, little pig, let me in. And they said, not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. And he said, well, in that case, I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your house down. Okay, so there's the house, beautiful day, and I get the kids to blow on the house, and it starts to wibble, and it starts to wobble, and then all of a sudden there's a big crash, and the house falls down, the little pig runs away. And then a little bit further to the woods, and I think we had to go round the big tree to get there, but a little bit further to the woods, we find the house of the green pig, and he says he's going to build himself a greenhouse. Okay, but someone said that would be made out of glass and everyone would see him on the toilet. So he said, okay, I'll make it out of
wood.
And even though he lived in the woods, it still took him 3 weeks to find all the best bits of wood. And he piled them up really high and he built himself a beautiful house out of wood. But just then, from out of the woods, guess who came out of the woods now?
The wolf.
Yeah, not from Gladiators. And he says, little pig, let me in. And he says, not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. And he says, well, that face, I'm going to huff and puff and blow your house down. So now I get all the kids to blow on the house. It's very much a bit stronger this time. And it starts to wibble and it starts to wobble. And then hopefully you'll see, crash, it collapses and the pig runs away. Now we're almost at the end of the story. And when we get there, hopefully it'll have a happy ending. But this is the story of Sam, the red pig. And he had a hot idea, so hot it turned the plans red, to build his house out of
bricks or stone.
Bricks. No, bricks it is. And guess how long it took him to get all the good bricks?
3 weeks.
No, 30 minutes, juicing, delivered on a truck. Very, very clever. And he built himself a beautiful brick house. But then from out of the woods comes a big bad wolf. And he says, little pig, let me in. He said, not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. I get all the kids, by this point, all the kids are joining in with all of this bit. He starts to huff and nothing happens. Nothing happened at all. So he puffs even harder and still nothing happens. And he's huffing and puffing so much that his eyes bulge out and his cheeks bulge out. And then it starts to wibble and it starts to wobble and crash. He collapses in a big heap on the ground. And the house is fine. But just then from out of the woods comes our hero. Do you know who our hero is?
The lumberjack.
The hunter. The hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Gladiators. And he says the only way to get rid of the big bad wolf is to put a scary face. I get all the kids putting scary faces. Then I say to the mum or dad, oh, that is a really scary face. And it works because he ran away, was never seen again. The 3 little pigs were over the moon. They were so happy. They were dancing and laughing and waving their hands in the air. And that is the end of the 3 little pigs.
Lovely effect, mate.
I'll tell you what I'm really, and doing the instructions for it, I've realised as well, the reset as well is you literally just go through and turn over any card that is face down. You just turn it over in that position. And that should be, I think there might be one we have to do with the house, the brick house. Oh no, puff harder. No, that's works well. Yeah, you just turn them over where they're face up. You just turn them over there, and now it's reset. Well, I've designed the cards as well. First of all, the back design. So if I just do that, you get that lovely effect. If I just zoom in again, you get that lovely effect there of a path. So now the back design is incorporated into the story as well. But if you don't do sleight of hand, and you don't know any false shuffles or you don't know any of that kind of stuff. The cards have been designed so you can just turn them over and just deal through them, and the story will still work. So you don't have to do
knowing the like the J-O-Z cut and something like that. That's anyone of any level could do that.
And I teach all of this on the instructions. So there are 3 main. I do this one as well, which I didn't do just then, but I do this one where it looks like you're cutting them, but you're not. You're just taking it out from underneath and putting it back on the bottom again. And I also teach this one as well, which does look quite involved, but it's actually very easy. I'm taking off the top, I'm flipping it over, I'm taking off the middle, the top goes back on the middle, and the bottom goes back on the bottom. And it looks very skillful, and it's hard to follow, but an hour learning that and you'll have it. It's really easy to do. But like I say, it is designed that you don't have to do anything really. And I do teach as well the shapeshifter, but if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I mean, I do this one as well, where I just take it and it changes like that.
Yeah.
And the kids, they don't mind. They're so enthralled into the story, and there's a lovely live performance. It's a bit of a loud background that I was trying to look at if I could maybe dampen that noise down, but everyone I showed it to said don't leave it because it shows how versatile it is. You can use it in any environment. So I've just put it up as a thing, so you can see that on the product page on my website for that. Cool. But yeah, it's a beautiful routine, and it's on pre-order at the moment. Cool. So and I was going to send it out on July 17th, but it's now I've decided now it's going to ship on July 1st. So anybody that orders before July 1st will get it shipped on July 1st, and then it will be available for the 31st of July for the main release.
Brilliant. Okay, and they can pick that up where?
wgmagicshop.com.
There you go. So grab yourself one of those. It's a great effect. And like if you're doing family shows or kid shows, if you're doing a restaurant and there's kids there, it's just a fun one. You've got some right magical moments. The images that you've had designed as well are great. All of this has been custom designed.
Yeah. I had a guy called Sam, who's an artist, Sam Shaw, and he designed all this. These images are actually about 23, 24 years old now, and they still stand. I mean, you wouldn't guess that was done that long ago. He did an amazing job. He did the back design. I want to say this very quickly. When I got to the first time I performed this, there was a table, and there was a little boy and a little girl on it. The little girl was not interested in what I was doing at all. She was about 4. She was colouring in a picture. The little boy was so involved with everything I was doing. And I got to this bit and I said, oh, what did the blue pig make his house out of? And he went, straw. And I went, oh, I don't have any straw on me, like this. And the little girl just looked up, took the straw out of her glass and gave it to me. And it was like a light bulb going off. And as soon as I phoned up Sam afterwards and I said, I'll bring it up close so you can have a good look there. But I said, I need this image. And he sent it through about 2 hours later. And it's just such a beautiful picture of the little pig with the glass of straw. And then I came up with the little turnover move, which I'm very proud of here. So you're here, and then you do this lovely turnover move where you do like this.
Yeah.
And as you come in, you turn over, and it looks like the glass of straw changes into the straw. So it's here, and it's here, and it's just such a beautiful little move. So yeah, I'm very proud of it. So yeah, please, if you want to grab it, please come and grab it, and it'll be sent out on the 1st of July.
Great stuff. And we've got the fantastic Chris James. Chris heads up our US operation. So Chris is the head honcho over there in the USA, making sure that your orders are being dispatched promptly if you're in the US. Chris said, just want to give a personal thank you to anyone in the US keeping me busy. I love getting your orders out to you and connecting with all of you when I get a chance.
He's a lovely guy, Chris. I speak to him a couple of times a week, and he's a lovely guy. He's a really nice guy.
He's fantastic, and what a great member of the team as well. This will be the other thing as well. If we can start having our evening lives, then Chris will be able to join us as well. Pop in for 10, 15 minutes telling us what's happening over there in the good old US of A.
In sunny California.
Yeah. Right, so that, Wayne, brings us to the end.
We've only run a little bit. I was gassing.
The
but
end of
they haven't had
us
us for 3 weeks. They haven't had us for 3 weeks, so I think it's only fair we give them a little bit.
So I will say, guys, if you watch us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit the channel subscribe and also the notification bells, or whatever it is you've got to hit, because if we start doing these in the evening, you'll get a notification to tell you every time we go live on our channels. So please do that. Don't forget to pick yourself up an official Alakazam hoodie and really show off that you are part of the Alaka fam. And we will see you. Actually, we may have a live this Thursday evening.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would also say as well, if you haven't done already, make sure you download the app. It's free, easy to install, and if you're not on the app, then you are missing out on special content, special offers, pre-shows of new releases and sneak peeks, as well as some great content that Harry puts on there all the time. So if you haven't got the app, and you'll be notified again, allow notifications, and you'll get a little pop-up saying we're going live in the app. You can click on it, you can go in, and you can see what's going on. You might get a special offer, you might get a sneak peek at something, you might get to see something that's just come into stock that isn't on the website yet, or isn't nobody else knows about yet. And if you don't have it, you will miss out on all that content.
And it's a good way to get a little bit of insider information on when we're going to be doing In It to Win It.
Oh yes.
So, and thank you everyone for your support, watching the blogs and listening to the podcasts and everything else. If you haven't done so already, pop over to our YouTube channel. We've got so much content. There's new content going up every single day. So a big shout out to Jamie Dawes as well, who is constantly doing an amazing job with all the filming and the editing for the Alaka fam. So guys, once again, thank you all so much for your support. whether you're in the US, Europe, UK, wherever you are, it really does mean the world to us. We've got some big announcements coming soon, but so far, just a big thank you, because you're really helping us grow, and you're allowing us to put a lot of our ideas into practice, which is exciting for the whole team here at Alakazam.
100%.
Yeah. So, Wayne, we may see them again on Thursday evening. So, guys,
I might not be on that. I might not be on that live.
Oh, okie doke.
Let me. I think I've got. Oh no, I think my show is in the morning. So let me just quickly check. Yeah, I've got a lunch. Oh, yeah. I'm going for afternoon tea with the WI.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, they've booked me. I'm not just going for the cake and the sandwiches, but that's a bonus. But yeah, I will be here for the live in the evening.
Good man. All right, mate. So, guys, we will see you hopefully Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, where we will be talking about a product that we have purchased the rights to. And we'll be giving you some in-depth insider information on it.
Nice. Very exciting.
Okie dokes. We'll see you then. So from myself and Wayne Goodman, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again real soon.
See you soon. Bye for now.